Gamers, simmers, and pilots, I am the KILR Gamer. Welcome back to the Crossing VATRUS 2020 event. And hopefully you're still with me after that disaster of a flight on the last one. And we can't get enough of disasters, so we're flying another Airbus. This is the Siberian S7 livery here. Eventually I'll figure out how to fly an Airbus. It's just really, really temperamental, if anything. Park 37. Maybe we should just mosey on over here. Get correctly parked. There we go. Looks a little better. Alright, so let's go ahead and get in the aircraft. We'll get everything started. So, let's get ATIS tuned in. It's 128.5 or 85. Also going to get my FS to crew back up again. Set 128.85 on COM 1.
Set.
Interesting, we're not getting ATIS information. We've got nothing. Set 129.95 on standby COM 1.
Set.
Swap COM 1.
Check.
Здравствуйте, еще раз попали в начале семерки на стоянке 10, подтвердите, были по плану.
Well, that works. So, apparently ATIS is not working. After start checklist. Engine anti-ice on. Check.
Pitch trim.
1.5 units, nose upset.
Rudder trim.
0. Before takeoff checklist to the line.
Before takeoff checklist.
Checked. Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Are you sure about that?
Config 2. V1 110, VR 115, V2 120. Flex temp is 50 degrees.
Узбек 35-31, далее
Set.
работайте с вышкой на частоте 118,3. Всего вам доброго.
118,3, спасибо за управление, до свидания. И посчитайте не более 120 слов в минуту.
Take off, no blue.
Спасибо.
Takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Before takeoff checklist below the line.
For the liner, can we have an idea on how much longer we should
Advise.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, Terom 649,
TA.
no problem. The thing is that you have an
Normal.
plateau, you have to pick an even plateau.
Off.
Before takeoff checklist.
Oh,
complete.
okay. Sorry about that. Didn't notice that.
199, request taxi.
Inderslook 199, please hold position, expect continue taxi in maybe 2-3 minutes.
Understood.
Tarom 409, I correct my flight plan.
Tarom 469, perfect, you are now clear to destination, expect runway 31 left via Agnev 1 Bravo departure, initially climb 6,000 feet and set squawk 2161.
We're clear to destination via the runway 31 left, Agna 1 kilo departure, initial climb for level 60 and squawk 2161, Tarom 469.
Tarom 469, readback is correct.
Россия 340, разрешите занять шестую стоянку?
Россия 340, у нас три борта будут выруливать, к сожалению, не могу вам дать руление. Третья занята, поэтому либо вторая у вас на трайверзе, если сможете развернуться, либо ожидайте.
Россия 340, мы подождем, просто разрешите именно занять этой шестой стоянки, чтобы поближе было.
Да, без проблем, рассчитывайте шестую.
Siberian 1990, requesting IFR clearance to Saint Petersburg.
Siberian 1990, hello, please pick the even flight level.
Flight level 340.
Siberian, just a second. Your clear to destination is filed. Expect runway 31 left, Agnev 1 Bravo departure. Initially climb to 6,000 feet and set squawk 2175.
Level 34.
Cleared as filed. Runway 31 left and the Agnev 1 Bravo departure. Initial climb 6,000 and squawk 2175 for Siberian 1990.
Siberian 1990, readback is correct.
Good evening, Air China 453 gate 32, request clearance to Saint Petersburg.
Set flight level
China 453,
060.
this means hello, please pick the even flight level.
We are Black Ball 270.
Yes, you should pick either 280 or 260 on even one.
Level 060.
Air Moldova 560, request taxi to the active.
Set 2175 on the transponder.
Runway 31 left via Victor Romeo Delta Kilo and Lima.
Air China 453, we choose 280.
Taxi to holding point 31 left via Victor Romeo Delta Kilo and Lima, Air Moldova 562.
Сибирь 4438, далее с вышкой 118,3, счастливо.
Далее с вышкой 118,3, Сибирь 4438, связь за контролем.
Аэрофлот 527.
Ryanair 67 Hotel, now contact tower frequency 118.3, I wish you good flight, cheers.
Average Tower 1183, thanks for excellent service, you've been a great job, Ryanair 67 Hotel.
Thank you.
Ground Air China 453, we are ready and request a clearance to St. Petersburg and we choose 280 for departure.
China 453, you're clear to destination, runway 31 left, Agnev 1 Bravo departure, initially climb 6,000 feet and set squawk
What is all this?
2163.
It's weird.
We are clear to St. Petersburg and runway 31 left and Petersburg 1 Bravo for departure and climb to 6,000 and squawk 2163, Air China 453.
China 453, readback is correct.
Аэрофлот 527,
после запуска готов к предварительному за бортом Аэрофлот 521.
Аэрофлот 521, Нордленд 410, рулите на предварительный 31 левая, под Дельта, Кила и Лима.
Set speed 240.
предварительно 31 лево, Дельта Кило Лима, Аэрофлот 521.
На предварительный Дельта Кило Лима, Нордленд 410. Around 469, ready for push and start.
Param 649, please hold position, we have 2 aircraft taxi.
Roger, well, hold position.
Interfluke 199, are you ready for taxi?
Interfluke 199 affirm.
Interfluke 199 taxi to holding point runway 31 left, following a Boeing 737 via Delta, Kilo and Lima.
Via Delta, Kilo and Lima, and following the traffic in front of us to runway 31 left, Interfluke 199.
Interfluke 199, please check your squawk to set 2154.
Apologies, squawk 2154 and mode Charlie, Interfluke 199.
Aurora 12, 21 Minsk.
Siberian 1990, ready for pushback.
Siberian 1990, push and start approved, facing southeast.
Pushback approved, facing southeast, 1990. Alright.
Россия 340, продолжайте руление, стоянка номер 6.
Россия 340, продолжаем руление на стоянку номер 6.
Вышка, добрый вечер, Вилай 945, стоянка 13, по плану Питер, разрешите улицу.
Белавия 945, мисс Ворлиния, здравствуйте, возьмите, пожалуйста, эшелон отчетный.
У нас сейчас изменим отчетный Белавия 945.
Минск, руление, добрый вечер, Мир 912, решите улицу согласно плану в Пулково, эшелон 360, информация, гость на борту.
We are ready.
China 453, taxi to runway 31 left, to the left by apron, Delta, Kilo and Lima, following an Airbus A320.
China 453, now we request start. Just start.
Oh, China 453, startup approved.
Siberian 1990, ready for taxi.
Мирный 912, план ваш наблюдаем на низкую спам, перенаправьте, пожалуйста. Раздел Siberian 1990, taxi to runway 31 left, via apron Lima, following an aircraft Airbus A320.
Taxi at hold point 31 Lima, 31 left, via taxiway Lima behind an Airbus 1990.
Аэрофлот 29, подтверждение 31 ряда.
Мир 912, поправил план.
Белавия 945, изменили план.
Белавия 945.
Set 118.3 on standby com 1.
31 левая, Агнес 1 Браво, первоначальный 6000 футов. Код ответчика для вас 2137.
Искра левая в работе, Агнев 1 Браво, выход, первоначальный 6000, 2137 ответчик, 2945.
2945 записано, верно?
Air Moldova 562, request the frequency change, holding short 31 left.
Air Moldova 562, contact tower frequency 118.3, I wish you good flight, bye-bye, до свидания.
118.3, Air Moldova 562, you're doing a great job, thanks for the ATC, bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye, have a good flight.
Россия 340, на стоянке двигатели заглушены, спасибо, огромное спасибо за контроль.
Спасибо, 340, до свидания.
Белавия 941, после запуска к рулению готовы.
Белавия 941, летите под Дельта, Кило и Лима.
Дельта, Кило, Лима, Белавия 941.
Around 6, correction, 469 at Minsk.
Around 469 на руте.
Could you please advise your present heading?
Sorry, could you repeat?
Please advise your present heading, your course.
My present heading is
With 10 degrees, facing north.
From 649, roger, push back facing west, strictly to the west, and start up approved on the taxiway Victor.
Facing west on the taxiway Victor, Tarom 469.
Мирный 912, готовы записать разрешение?
Мир 912, так точно.
Да, разрешил вам по плану в работе 31 влево, Агнес 1 вправо. После взлета первоначальный набор 6000 набирайте, и код отметчика для вас 2110.
Мир 912, вылет разрешили, согласно плану, полтора 31 влево, Агнес 1 браво, выход, первоначальный набор 6000, код 2110.
Мирный 912 записано верно. Аэрофлот 521, далее работайте с вышкой на частоте 118,3. Желаем счастливого пути.
Далее с вышки 118,3, Аэрофлот 521, хорошего дня, спасибо за контроль.
Спасибо взаимно. Нордланд 410 аналогично, далее с вышкой 118,3. Счастливого пути.
Далее с вышкой 117,3, спасибо за контроль и доброго вечера, 410.
Спасибо. Siberian 1990, your number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your number 10 to departure now. Contact tower frequency 118.3. I wish you to fly bye.
One 118.3. Bye bye.
Interfluke 199, contact tower frequency 118.3. I wish you a very good flight. Bye-bye.
Contact tower 118.3, Interfluke 199. What a pity I got cut off by the Siberian.
Control, good afternoon.
Swap com 1.
Romeo with your flight on 370, operator Oscar.
This one's a 2-1 Romeo. This is means control hello. So you are
Swap com 1.
between the taxiway and the runway.
Принял по очереди номер 11.
Set 125.9 on standby com 1.
Tower, hello, Interfluke 199. With you in the queue for runway 31 left.
Больше 10 минут.
Last station, again you call sign.
Interfluke 199.
Interfloor 199, means to tower hello, line up and sequence. Break. Аэрофлот 2310, ветер земли 360 градусов, 2 метра в секунду, взлет 31 лево, разрешаю после взлета. С кругом 125, 250, до свидания.
Аэрофлот 2310, взлет разрешили, и после взлета с кругом 125-25. Спасибо за контроль, до свидания.
Минус 2, вышка, добрый вечер, Белая 941.
2941, минус 2, вышка, здравствуйте. Занимайте исполнительный по очереди.
Flight director's on.
Check.
Минск, вышка, ВТР 887. Добрый вечер. На прямой посадке готов. ВТР 887, минус 2, вышка, здравствуйте. Продолжите заход 31 влево. ВТР 887, продолжаю заход, ВПП 31 лево.
Set the seatbelt sign to on.
Seatbelt sign set to on.
Set the no smoking sign to on.
No smoking sign set to on.
Аэрофлот 7159, ветер у земли 360 градусов 2 метра в секунду, посадку 31 лево, извиняюсь, взлет 31 лево разреша, после взлета с кругом 125,250. До свидания.
31 левая, взлет разрешили после взлета с кругом 125,250, Аэрофлот 7159, всего доброго.
Whiskey Juliet Echo 1, 2, 3, 4, hold short, runway 31 left. Whiskey Juliet Echo 1, 2, 3, 4, Minsk to tower.
Winger 124, yes.
Whiskey Juliet Echo 1, 2, 3, 4, hold short, runway 31 left.
124, confirm all those points on the line up and wait.
Negative, hold short.
124, all short.
Set the runway turn lights to on.
ЕТР 887, ветер у земли 360 градусов 2 метра в секунду, посадку 31 лево, разрешаю.
Set the nose wheel light to on. Set the nose wheel light to taxi.
Nose light to taxi.
Set the strobes to on.
Strobes coming on.
Set both engine anti-ice to on.
Engine anti-ice 1 and 2 set to on.
Set wing anti-ice to on.
Wing anti-ice set to on.
Yeah, meanwhile. Why is the parking brakes not working here? There, finally. I swear, this plane, I have never had that much problems with a plane before. This one's got them all over the place.
Juliet Echo 1, 2, 3, 4, behind landing traffic, Boeing 737, line up and wait, runway 31 left.
124, line up and wait, 31 left.
Посадка ВТР 887.
ВТР 877, освобождайте вправо по ближайшей, освобождение доложить.
ВТР 887, понял, вправо по ближайшей, освобождаем.
You know, I made sure that I had all the models in for FLAI. I'm still getting blank liveries.
ВТР 887, Firebird попался, добил полос.
Whiskey Juliet Echo 1, 2, 3, 4, surface wind 360 degrees 2 meters per second, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff. Departure frequency 125.250 by.
Winches 1234, clear to take off, copy wind, runway 35 left, frequency 125.250.
And Tower Scandinavian 587 with you on final.
Scandinavian 587, Minsk to Tower, hello, continue approach runway 31 left.
Alright, T1 left 4587.
ЕТР 887, далее с рулением 129 950, до свидания. ЕТР 887, с рулением 129 957, спасибо за управление, довольно.
Узбек 3531, через занимаем исполнительный?
Узбек 3531, да, занимайте.
Занимаем исполнительный Узбек 3531.
Нет, крышка Сибирь 4438 на предварительном 31 лево.
Сибирь 4438, из Долышка, здравствуйте, занимайте исполнительный по очереди.
Занимаем исполнительный по очереди Сибирь 4438.
JC Aviation YT, thank you for joining. Nice to have you here, and nice to have you part of the KILR community.
Charlie, Узбек 3531.
You're in for some rather entertaining moments because I am absolutely awful at flying an Airbus. The last flight that I did was a just complete, utter disaster. It was a disgrace. I had gotten this Airbus collection a couple of days ago. Never really flown an Airbus before. I practiced with it offline. It didn't seem so bad, but the last flight, it was short. Everything was happening so quickly. I couldn't get this autopilot to do what I wanted to save my life. So I just took control of it and just flew it in manually. I'm hoping that this flight will be a little better.
60 degrees, 2 meters per second, running 31 left, clear to land.
31 left, clear to land.
And in case you're wondering, this is the Aerosoft Airbus collection, which I know it's not the best one that's out there. Especially since the throttle/thrust control is broken, from what I understand.
Наблюдаем борт Сибирь 4438.
So, like, you take this, you see what it does here? You can't lift it or anything. I can't use my controller to make it work. You have to, like, map it to an actual stick, an axis stick. It is absolutely dumb. Like, everything else that I have, I can use my controller with. I can't do it with this one. But, yeah. But I will be able to improve on this Airbus over time. And I do a lot of flying on general aviation as well. A Scandinavian over there. The autopilot works really weird, too, on this Airbus compared to all the other planes that I've flown. Like, you have to pull and push this knob I don't know how many times until it starts doing what you want it to do. The speed set I can't get to work at all. It's like you can set it, but I can't. I mean, like you can change the speed, but it doesn't lock into the speed for some reason. I don't know if that. Maybe it's just an Aerosoft bug. I don't know. It's kind of frustrating though when you're flying and they want you to fly at a certain speed and you're like trying to get this thing to work and it's not working.
Сибирь 44-38, ветер у земли 10 градусов 2 метра в секунду, ВПП 31, левый взлет разрешаю.
Взлет разрешили, Сибирь 44-38, спасибо за контракт, свидания.
I've been flying a variety of different aircraft. 757. I have a PMDG 747. You think out of how sophisticated the PMDG is that would be the most difficult one to fly. It was actually one of the most easiest ones to fly.
Runner 67 Hotel, line up and wait, runway 31 left.
Roger, we'll line up, wait, 31 left, runner 67 Hotel.
I have the Quality Wing 757. That one I don't have a problem flying. That one flies pretty well. But holy crap, this Airbus. Ryanair. Also, our nav data was out of date on the last flight. I've got it updated now. I thought I had it set, but see, with Aerosoft you have to go into a config manager and you have to say use Navigraph over, what was it, nav data or something like that. So yeah, it's all ready to go now. I need to get me a Ryanair. Ugh.
Runner 67 Hotel. After departure, contact Minsk radar frequency 125.25. Services wind 010 degrees, 2 meters per second. Number 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Roger, 131 left, clear takeoff. With the departure, we'll contact 125.25. Thanks, folks, and service, runner 67 Hotel.
Слышка вечер. Добрый, Белаев 945. С вами в очереди на повороте Лима-3.
Белаев 945, здравствуйте, Минск-2, вышка, вас понял, ожидайте.
Stalker from Air Moldova 562, lining up and wait 31 left.
Moldova 562, affirm, line up and wait, runway 31 left.
Roger, Moldova 562.
That's my daughter. She's going out with her friends.
Modern 562, after departure contact means radar frequency 125.25, services 1010 degrees, 2 meters per second. Runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 31 left, after departure approach 129er, correction, means radar 125.25, thanks for the service, bye bye.
Aeroflot 521, line up and wait, runway 31 left.
Line up, wait, runway 31 left, Aeroflot 521.
It'll be interesting to find out what livery this is. So we'll have to listen to the ATC and see exactly what it is, because it's... because it's not filling out here where we can see it. His scenery is off a little bit.
Аэрофлот 521 после взлета работает Минск, круг на частоте 125 ВТ-25, ветер у земли 10 градусов 2 метра в секунду, взлет P3D лево, разрешаю.
31 лево, взлет разрешили, после взлета работаем с Минск, круг 125, 260 Аэрофлот 521, спасибо за контроль, хорошего дня.
Разрешите исполнительные после взлета на роли 410?
Нордланд 410, занимайте исполнительный взлет по команде.
Занимаем исполнительный взлет по команде 410.
Interesting. I have no idea what livery he is.
Нордланд 410 после взлета работает с Минск, круг на частоте 125,25, ветер у земли 10 градусов, 2 метра в секунду, P3D левая разрешала.
Взлет разрешили после взлета с кругом 125-25, Нордланд 410, спасибо за контроль и всего хорошего. Минск 2, вышка, Победа 102, на курсе ВП наблюдаем, посадки готовы.
Победа 102, минус 2, вышка, здравствуйте. Продолжайте заход 31 лево.
31 лево, продолжаем заход, Победа 102.
Siberian 1990, line up and wait, runway 31 left.
Line up and wait, 31 left, Siberian 1990.
Минск to Tower, Airflow 7496, здравствуйте, on your frequency, on taxiway Lima.
Airflow 7496, Minsk to the Tower, hello, Roger, stand by. Siberian 1990, after departure contacts Minsk radar on frequency 125.250, services wind 010 degrees, 2 meters per second, runway 31 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Siberian 1990. Set 125.25 on standby comm 1.
Minsk Tower, good afternoon. FedEx 557. We're waiting in sequence for holding point runway 31 left.
Today 557, line up and sequence.
FedEx 557, Roger, we're waiting.
Skyflyer 1999, hold short, runway 31 left, break, Bill, Победа 102, ветер у земли 350 градусов, 3 метра в секунду, 31 лево, посадку разрешаю.
31 лево, посадку разрешили, Победа 102.
Победа, шустрее, у нас топливо кончается.
Победа...
Минута и на месте.
Swap comm 1. Swap comm 1.
Check.
Jeez Louise. Minsk radar, Siberian 1990 with you.
Siberian 1990, hello. Minsk radar, contact. Climb flight level 100 is published.
Climb flight level 100 as published. Siberian 19990. Oh my, this thing is...
Lufthansa 4, correction, Lufthansa 21 Romeo, turn left heading 340.
This thing is doing its own thing again.
Approach runway 31 left and descend 3,000 feet.
Set left heading 340, descend 3,000 feet. KILR is approach runway 31 left, Lufthansa 21.
Siberia 1990, contact Minsk approach 125.9. Good day.
125.9er. 1990. Now what's this thing doing? This is what I mean. This thing is just a pain in the butt. Set 125.9er on COM 1.
Set.
What the heck? This thing is... It's not... I swear I gotta do this myself. Approach Siberian 1990 is with you. Climbing the flight level 100.
Нарлан 410, работайте с контролем 129.0, доброго пути, мягко в Питере.
Далее с контролем 129.0, спасибо за сопровождение и доброго вечера, 410.
Siberian 1990, continue climb to flight level 180, radar contact and from present position direct to Mogra.
Climb to flight level 180 and fly direct to Nogra, Siberia 1990.
Thousand to go.
Okay, what's this thing doing? See, I can't get it to lock on the stupid... Aha, there we go. I think I've got it now. Of course, it's going up, and I want it to go... It's going down, I want it to go up. Yeah. Proceed direct to... Here it is, direct. Oh, you stupid. Where are we going? Where are we going?
Minsk approach, hello, interflow 1990, with you passing 6,000 for 10,000.
What is this thing doing? Oh, I hate this thing. I swear, it is. This autopilot sucks. I hate this autopilot.
Radar contact flight level 70. Continue climb to flight level 180. Proceed direct to Mogra. Continue climb level 180 and proceed direct to Mogra. Interflow 190.
Okay, I think I've got this locked in. It looks like we're going up, which is what we should be doing. Okay, let me go back to that flight computer again. How do we go direct? Not allowed. Why?
Минус подход, добрый вечер. Белаев 941, под 7, набираем эшелон.
Fix.
Пересекиваем эшелон 6-0.
Белави 941.
How can we fly direct there?
Минск. Подход опознанный. Эшелон 7-0. Набирайте эшелон 1-7-0 пока.
Набираем эшелон 1-7-0. Белаев 941. Денис, привет.
Полю, привет.
I can't do direct. It doesn't let me.
Siberian 1990, contact Minsk control 129.0. Have a nice flight. Bye bye.
129.0. Have a nice night. Bye bye. Set 129.0 on COM 1.
Set.
Minsk control, Siberian 199.0 is with you. Passing flight level 150 for 190.
Siberian 1990, Minsk control, good day, sir. Radar contact for 151, national T40.
Climb to flight level 340, Siberian 199.0.
Контроль, Нурланд 410 на месте.
I'm not sure how we can do this here.
Минсконтроль, с вами легенда 076, вошли в вашу зону ответственности со стороны Борисполя, отстали от общей группы эшелоном 280.
Легенда 076, Минсконтроль, здравствуйте, Юр, приветствую, ожидайте, брейк, Ryanair 67 Hotel, контакт, Petersburg control frequency 135, decimal 60, bye-bye, kind of fine, be safe.
Up to 135.6 was that for Ryanair 67 heads up.
Does that work? Let's see. That might work.
Легенда 076, код ответчика 2120.
Код ответчика 2120, легенда 076.
I don't get this. Oh, because of the auto throttles on.
Afternoon, Petersburg 199er with US flight.
Alright.
Correction with go, flight level 180.
It's saying the auto throttle is limited, but
199 means go,
still.
radar contact level 180, climb level 340.
Climb level 340, and Petersburg 199er.
Легенда 076, обслуженный эшелон 280. В Минске в работе ВПП 31 левая, также 1 Киева. С текущей позиции следуйте прямо на Носба. Новембр, Оскар, Зулу, Браво, Альфа.
Так, это для меня, наверное, информация была, что-то я перебил.
Точно так, легенда 076 опознана. В Минске в работе 31 левая, также 1 Киева. С текущей позиции следуйте прямо на Носба.
31 левая, да, 1 Килла на точку. Делон.
Легенда 076, неправильно, следуйте прямо на Носба. Новембр, Оскар, Зулу, Браво, Альфа.
Raider Air Moldova 562, can we leave the cockpit for 5 minutes?
Air Moldova 562.
Okay, there's Magra, so why is this thing not...
Okay. Air Moldova 562, your link
Why is this not working here?
1356 Air Moldova 562.
It's like I can't get this on the flight plan for some reason.
1, 2, 3, 4, your link 1, 2, 2, that's my flight line. Bye-bye, be safe.
Wind 1234, contact uniform 1, goodbye.
2941, место контроля, здравствуйте, опознан, набирайте эшелон 340.
I can't get this set. I don't understand
Легенда 076.
why.
Продолжим снижать эшелон 190.
Снижаемся 190, легенда 06.
I'm gonna have to manually do this. That's what I mean, man. This thing is like irritating. See, look at this. I set it for 340 and it just, I mean, I can't. You do this, right? And you click it. So you'd think that it would stick to 340, but it doesn't do that. It winds up disappearing. See? Why is that? Why can't this be like other autopilot where you set it, you click it, and you're done? Why does this have to be like rocket science or something? I don't get it. Yeah, this does something. I don't know what that does. Probably lights or something. Okay, how in the heck do I get this to do what I want it to do? I can't fly direct to anything. It doesn't let me. There's hold, offset. What does offset mean? Fix info? Well, that's not what we want. Yeah, we'll just fly it manually. Somewhat.
25,9, спасибо за контроль. Переходим.
Well, so far things are a little better than what they were the last time.
Airfloat 521, контакт, Петербург, Таврок. Airfloat 121, работает, Петербург, контроль, 125, Таврок, 135,6, мягкой посадки до свидания.
Петербург, контроль, 135,6, Аэрофлот 521, спасибо за контроль, хорошего дня, до свидания.
До свидания.
Минконтроль, добрый вечер. Мирный 912, прохожу 16 тысяч, работаю в наборе 18 тысяч, следую на точку МОГРА под ваше управление.
Мирный 912, Минконтроль, здравствуйте, поздно, эшелон 163, набирайте эшелон 360.
Мирный 915, набираю 350.
Мирный 912, правильно, набирайте эшелон 360.
Мир 912, поправка набирает 360.
Minutes control, good day sir, Taron 469 with you climbing to 19,000 feet.
Taron 469, Minutes control, good day sir, radar contact control 180, climb flight level 280.
Climbing to flight level 280, Taron 469.
Контроль, Нурган 410, мы подходим к МОГРА, нам дали с Петербург контролем.
Нурган 410, так, работает Петербург контроль, 136, мягкой потоки, до свидания.
Далее Петербург контроль 35,6, спасибо за сопровождение и доброго вечера, 410.
After takeoff, checklist to the line.
After takeoff, checklist down to the line. Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
After takeoff, checklist completed to the line.
After takeoff, checklist below the line.
After takeoff, checklist below the line. Baro ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff, checklist complete.
Siberia, Siberia 1990, stop climb at level 320 due to traffic.
Down to 320 for traffic. Siberia 1990.
1,000 to go.
Good evening, Air China 453, passing 160 to 180.
Air China 453, Minutes control, good day sir, radar contact level 166, climb at level 280.
Climb to level 280, Air China 453.
Set seatbelt sign to off. I guess that wasn't it.
Siberia 1990, contact Petersburg control frequency 135.60, Highness flight landing, bye bye, be safe.
125 decimal. What? Say again for 19090.
Siberia 1990 contact. Petersburg control frequency 135.60. Bye bye.
135.60. Bye bye. Okay. Thought he said something else. Set 135.6 on COM 1.
Zero control, duration for 022, no call for 360.
Alpha 023, Petersburg control, hello, identified. Clear, again for 1 Bravo arrival.
Again for 1 Bravo arrival, Alpha 022.
Petersburg control, Siberia 1990 with you at flight level 320.
Saint Petersburg Center, good evening, Interflug 1990 with you at level 340.
Siberia 1990, Petersburg control, hello, identified. Clear, collect 1 Bravo departure, correction, arrival. Siberia 1990.
Siberia 1990. Could you say again on the approach?
Siberia 1990, collect 1 Bravo arrival for you.
Collect 1 Bravo. Collect 1 Bravo for the arrival. 1990.
India, Foxtrot Lima 199, Petersburg control, hello, identified. Clear, collect 1 Bravo arrival.
Clear for the collect 1 Bravo arrival, Interflug 1990. Can we get an expected runway?
India, Foxtrot Lima 199, runway 28 right for you.
Runway 28 right, Interflug 1990.
Berg 767 control.
Back 767, go ahead.
Berg 767, contact Moscow 137.5, good day.
Moscow 275, thank you.
Which runway? I got call at 1 Bravo, but which runway is it? Is it 28 right? Or 28 left?
Аэрофлот 020, выполняйте правую орбиту эшелон 200.
Правая орбита эшелон 200, Аэрофлот 020.
Airport 004, control.
Airport 004, go ahead.
Airport 004, descent T flight level T10 on conversion speed T50 knots.
Set flight level 210 and conversion speed 250 knots.
Control Siberia 1990. Could you say again on the runway? I've got the arrival, but what's the runway?
Siberia 1990, runway T8 left.
28 left, roger, thank you.
Аэрофлот 020, отмена по орбите на точку генпас, подход 119.3, все добро.
Я понял, продолжаем Лима Индия 753 с подходом 119.3, подтвердите, Аэрофлот 020.
Okay, good deal.
Подтверждаю.
Спасибо большое, Аэрофлот 020 подтвердит.
Все добро.
If only I could get this thing to work.
Выполняйте правую орбиту, снижайте эшелон 200.
Правая орбита, снижаемся 200, 72 974.
Arrival 28 left.
Сибирь 811, Петербург контроль. Вечер добрый, экипаж опознан, набирайте эшелон 370.
Use this one here. Call up 1 Bravo.
Узбек 35-31. Снижайтесь эшелон 210, выполняйте левую орбиту с текущего места.
Снижаемся 210, выполняем левую орбиту Узбек 35-31.
Yeah, I'd like to know how in the world I can get to PCOM.
Airport 022, request descent.
Airport 022, descent T flight level T50.
Descent level 250, Airport 02.
Let's see if that does it.
Ryanair 67
See, there's no
Hotel
execute or anything on this. That's what I mean. These flight management computers, it's like they're all different. Every plane has a different. They're not standard at all. It is so freaking annoying. Okay, I think I've got this. All right. I've got my solid line again. That's what I was looking for. I think that's a solid line. No, it's still dotted. See, I don't know if my flight plan is activated. Because I'm not changing, I'm not moving. Oh, this is so annoying. I mean, you'd think that this would be activated, but... Nav B, what's this here?
Аэрофлот 521, разрешите отлучиться на пару минут.
Nothing important, I guess.
Аэрофлот 521, если только 5 минут, не более, потому что, скорее всего, он тоже отключит председатель.
So this is highlighted.
2 минуты, Аэрофлот 521, спасибо.
Так, проблем.
This has got Peek'em. It's got Peek'em-Chew! Peek'em-Chew! Well, we'll just hang in there. We'll see what happens. What does this say?
Сибирь 811, так точно разрешаю.
Oh, overspeed. See, this thing is just... bizarre. At least we're not going too fast. We're going right about here. And we're slightly getting an overspeed.
Airflight 004, descent T-flight level 140.
Flight level 140, Airflight 004.
Airflight 022, correction, Airflight 022, descent T-flight level 230.
Descent level 220, Airflight 022.
Узбек 35-31, сохраняем 210.
Узбек 35-31, снижайтесь, эшелон 130.
Снижаемся 130, выполняем левую орбиту ВОР, Узбек 35-31.
Узбек 35-31, поправочка дальнейших в предыдущих указаниях, снижайте эшелон 140.
140, Узбек 35-31.
Узбек 35-31, прямо колет следуйте.
Право на колет, Узбек 35-31.
I can't get the speed to set on this thing. I don't understand why. Like you can do this, right? You can click or pull. You think if it has a dot here, it would be like, okay, we're going to set it to 0.78. But then it disappears. It doesn't work over here. I turn on the auto throttle. All it does is like... it takes the throttle down low, and then I don't have it. Yeah, this thing.
Ryanair 7, correction, Ryanair 67,
such a pain in the butt.
Descent flight level 150.
Roger, direct collect, descend to altitude, flight level 150, Ryanair 67.
Петербург, контроль, мир 912, подхожу к точке...
Okay, let's go ahead and get the ILS information in. We'll prepare for 2,500, just mentally prepare. 108.9 is the ILS, heading 275.
Мир 912, Колет 1 Браво, Колет.
Мир 912, Колет 1 Браво на прибытие.
Точно так.
We got to plug in all the nav information in here. 108.9. And then course 275. I don't know if it matters here, but I just go and just put the same thing here. So this is all VOR 1.
Прямо бипол, эшелон 200 сохранять до команды.
Курс бипол до команды 200 следуем, 72974.
Airfloat 004, continue down level 140, contact approach 119.3.
Airfloat 004, continue send flight level 140 and contact Petersburg approach 119.3, всех благ, на связи.
Set 119.3 on standby comm 1.
Northline 410, поправка, Northline 410, Петербург, контроль.
Ответил 410.
Northline 410, возьмите влево 20 градусов для интервала.
Влево на курс 328 градусов для интервала 450.
Благодарю. Airfloat 521, подскажите вашу скорость по маху СИ.
Точка 79, Airfloat 521.
Airfloat 521, какую минимальную вы сможете выдерживать?
Можем сделать 0.77, может еще меньше. Можем максимально сделать на чистом крыле Airfloat 521, минимально.
Airfloat 521, это было бы супер, минимально на чистом крыле выдерживать, впереди вас менее скоростной.
Сбрасываем скорость Airfloat 521.
Узбек 35-31, работайте Петербург, подход 12-3. Нордленд 35-31, работайте Петербург, подход 19-3.
119.3, Узбек 35-31, спасибо за управление, до свидания.
До свидания. Tarom 469, Petersburg Control, hello, identified. Cleared, Colette 1 Bravo arrival.
Colette 1 Bravo arrival, Roger, Colette 1 Bravo arrival, Tarom 469.
Alpha 022, direct, Gempa, descent flight level 200.
Direct to Gempa, descent level 200, Airfloat 022.
Speaking of which, let's take a look at this chart in case they give us some waypoints on it. Alright, so we're supposed to come in from Colette here. It looks like there is a... there's a Lima 17, 47.4849, 50, 51. This is LA 746. So let's keep this in mind here, in case they mention.
Все хорошо. Понял, спасибо.
And here we are. We're coming in.
Петербург, контроль, вечер добрый, еще раз, Аэрофлот 11, 220 прошли, набираем 270 под ваше управление.
Аэрофлот 011, Петербург, контроль, вечер добрый, опоздно, набирайте эшелон 350.
Набираем 350, Аэрофлот 11.
Аэрофлот 521, снижайтесь, эшелон 160.
Снижаемся, эшелон 160, Аэрофлот 521.
Interflight 199, Petersburg, control.
Interflight 199, go ahead.
Interflight 19, correction, Interflight 199, turn left by 30 degrees for separation.
We'll turn left by 30 degrees now, Interflight 199.
Moldova 560, descent to flight level 180.
180, Moldova 560.
Петербург контроль, Нордленд 410, начало расчетного и можем скорость, если необходимо, погасить.
Нордленд 410, скорость по усмотрению экипажа, снижайтесь эшелон 300 первоначально.
Скорость по усмотрению, снижаемся 300, 410.
Ryanair 67 Hotel, descend to flight level 140, contact approach 119.3, good day.
Send flight level 140 and over to approach 119.3, thanks so much. Ryanair 67 Hotel.
Good day.
Control good evening, Air China 453 with you.
A China 453, Petersburg control, hello, identified, cleared, Calais 1 Bravo, arrival.
Charlie Bravo, Air China 453.
Sierra 1990, reduce minimum clean speed, correction, disregard.
Siberian 1990, roger.
С вами Могра 320.
Jeez.
Это Зимбраво, Белая 940.
Аэрофлот 521, скорость по усмотрению экипажа.
Скорость по усмотрению экипажа, Аэрофлот 521.
Нордленд 410, подскажите скорость по маху ваш?
7,6.
Нордленд 410, уменьшайте мах точка 69, если возможно.
Уменьшаем точку 69, 410.
Спасибо. Interflag 199, report Mach number.
Interflag 199, Mach decimal 79 right now.
Interflag 199, are able to reduce Mach 0.72.
Interflag 199, stand by, we'll take a look.
Okay.
Петербург контроль, Россия 6789, добрый вечер, прошли ланс, эшелон 320.
Россия 6789, Петербург контроль, вечер добрый, опознанный. Ген по 1 Браво, прибытие для вас.
Ген по 1 Браво на прибытие, Россия 6789, спасибо.
Airflow 022, flight level 190.
We're reducing speed now.
Descent 190, Airflow 02. Interflag 199, again.
Interflag 199, we can do Mach decimal 72 and we are slowing down now.
Interflag 199, roger, thank you.
Air China 453, confirm the approach runway.
Air China 453, expect 28 left.
Expect 28 left, Air China 453.
Air Moldova 562, report indicated speed.
Indicated is 0.7 and we are decelerating.
Air Moldova 562 on conversion, reduce speed 220 knots.
Confirm 220 knots.
Air Moldova 562 on conversion, speed 240 knots.
240 knots on conversion, Air Moldova
What
562.
if I have to have it on
Sierra
waypoint?
1990, descend to flight level 200.
Descend to flight level 200, Siberia 1990.
Петербург, контроль, Аэрофлот 7496, здравствуйте, на эшелоне 300 на 1 метр.
Аэрофлот 7496, Петербург контроль, вечер добрый, опознанный, Калятин Браво, прибытие.
Калет 1 Браво, прибытие, Аэрофлот 7496.
Airflow 022, contact approach 119.3, good day.
Contact approach 119.3, Airflow 022, до свидания.
Airflow 521, работайте Петербург, подход 119.3, всего доброго.
Подход 119.3, Аэрофлот 521, хорошего вечера.
See, I'd like to set this thing.
1990, turn left by 30 degrees, descend flight level 180.
Turn right by 30 degrees, descend to flight level 180. 1990.
Siberian 1990, confirm left.
Sorry, left 30 degrees.
Норвин 410, снижайте эшелон 200.
Снижаемся 200, продолжать прежним курсом 410.
410, Норвин 410, пока что да, к сожалению.
Вас понял, прежним курсом снижаемся 200.
That should do it there.
АЗ-121, разрешите отойти?
АЗ-121, разрешаю.
Спасибо.
Do you see how I can't get this mock thing to stick here? Why is that? Why does this not work?
199, descend to flight level 210.
Descend level 210 into flight 1990.
I push and I pull this thing, I set it, even the auto throttle is on. I mean, I don't understand this.
Fook 199 and turn right heading 360.
Right 360 into flight 199.
On any other aircraft that would work, but this does not. And maybe it's just broke. Maybe this is a broke thing on the Airbus, the Aerosoft Airbus. I don't really know for sure.
Air Moldova 562, descend to flight level 170, contact approach 119.3, good day.
170 and contact approach 119.3, Air Moldova 562.
Nordwind 410, прямо колет следуйте.
Прямо на колет следуем 410.
Siberian 1990, direct Colette, reduce minimum plane speed.
Direct Colette and reduce minimum speed. Siberian 1990. Okay.
Petersburg Control, good afternoon. FedEx 557 Heavy, flight level 340.
FedEx 557, Petersburg Control, hello, identified. Expect Colette 1 Bravo departure, correction arrival.
Expecting arrival, Colette 1 Bravo, FedEx 557.
Россия 6789, начало расчетного. Россия 6789, снижайтесь эшелон 250, выполняйте левую орбиту.
Yeah, we got the throttle down all the way, so...
Выполняем левую орбиту. Россия 6789. Россия 6789, отмена, пока что ставите на Ген по прежним курсам. На Генту снижаемся 250, Россия 6789. Белая 941, расчетное снижение. Белая 941, снижайтесь эшелон 220. Снижаемся 220, Белая 941. Белая 941, подскажите скорость по маху? 0,77. Белавиа 941, есть возможность уменьшить 0,69, либо 0,71? Есть. Белавиа 941 уменьшаем. 0,69. Благодарю. Siberian 1990, contact approach 119.3, good day.
119.3, have a great day. Swap com 1.
Check.
Petersburg approach, Siberia 19900 with you on Colette 1 Bravo.
Siberia 19990, Petersburg approach identified. Hold at Lima India 755 as published and reduce to holding speed.
Hold at 775. What? Siberia 19990. Did you say hold at 755?
Affirm Siberia 19990, hold at Lima India 755 as published.
Roger, we'll hold at Linga 755. And
67 Hotel, descent flight level 130, rejoin.
Oh, how are we going to do this here?
Roger down to flight level 130, and we'll rejoin star Lima India for the 746.
755. Will that work? I put it in as hold. I don't know if that's going to work or not.
Orbx 3531, спасибо, снижайтесь, эшелон 100.
Эшелон 100, Узбек 3531.
Аэрофлот 2310, эшелон 50, сохраняйте, работайте, Пулково круг 120-53.
Okay, so according to this, we need to hold maybe at 225 knots. So we're like holding right in this area. I don't know if this whole thing is going to work. I think I just lost my whole flight plan when I did that.
Turn left heading 230, Aeroфлот 004. Аэрофлот 7159, работайте Пулково круг 120-53.
120-3, Аэрофлот 7159, всего доброго.
Всего доброго. Aeroфлот 004, descent flight level 80. Descent flight level 80, Aeroфлот 004.
Crap.
72974, уменьшите скорость на 30 или 40 км в час.
Вы когда это скажите, мы в узлах, мы выполним команду.
974, понял, тогда не более 210 узлов.
210, устанавливаемся, 974.
Аэрофлот 521, следуйте прямо на Лима Индия 747, после Лима Индия 747, следуйте по Стар.
Следуем прямо на Лима Индия 747, далее по Стар, Аэрофлот 521.
«974», снижайтесь, эшелон 90.
Снижаемся 0907, 2974.
35-31, скорость 200 узлов.
200 узлов, Узбек 35-31.
Ryanair 67 Hotel, descent flight level 110.
Roger, descending flight level 110, Ryanair 67 Hotel.
Is it going?
Moldova 562, turn right direct Lima India 746 via Lima India 746, rejoin Star, collect 1 Bravo.
Come on.
Right for Lima India 746 and via India Lima, correction Lima India 746, join Star, Air Moldova 562.
Correction, Aeroflot 004, descent flight level 6.
The hell?
Speed 200 knots or less. Descent flight level 6.
Look at this crap.
Reduce speed to 00 knots.
Петербург, подход, добрый вечер, направляем Т-410, прошли Колет, эшелон 200.
It's definitely not holding.
Correction, Siberia 19990, stop descent. I say again, stop descent, maintain flight level 180, traffic below.
Rogers, stopping descent.
19990, radar vectors for tracing, flight heading 070. I say again, heading 070 immediately.
70 immediately. 1990.
Moldova 562, radar vectors.
What the frick is going on with this?
330 Air Moldova 560.
Now what?
022, turn right direct Lima India 754, descent flight level
I can't turn this auto throttle off now.
To Lima India 754, descent flight 120.
What the? Oh, this thing is annoying me.
004, reduce speed 190 knots, and heading.
I am not. I'm just falling. I can't get this thing to go up.
Air Moldova 562, confirm 330.
Affirm.
Roger.
974, снижайтесь эшелон 70.
I can't turn this thing off. I can't turn off the autopilot either. Autopilot is off. Finally.
3531, пока не получается, борт встречный ниже эшелоном 10 километров.
Ну, принял встречный ниже 10, Узбек 3531.
Узбек 3531, еще одна орбита потребуется, выполняйте правую орбиту.
Выполняем правую, Узбек 3531.
Аэрофлот 521, снижайтесь эшелон 100.
Снижаемся эшелон 100, Аэрофлот 521.
Нордленд 410, Петербург, подход опознанный. ВПП 28 левая, снижайтесь эшелон 190. Скорость 220 узлов.
В работе 28 левая,
This
снижаемся
thing
эшелон 190.
this thing is so annoying.
Approaching the field 199 with you at level 250, descend to level 210.
Okay.
Petersburg 199, Petersburg approach identified. Runway 28 left, reduced to minimum clean speed.
That hold function does not work on this thing.
Air Moldova 562, resume all navigation direct Lima India 747.
Lima India 747.
Hold on. What the hell is this? This crap doesn't...
Siberia 19990, turn right heading 300.
Turn right heading 300, Siberia 19990. I swear you might as well just fly this thing manually because the autopilot's a freaking hunk of junk. I hate it.
Aeroflot 004, pass your message, second please. Left orbit Aeroflot 004. Left orbit Aeroflot 004. Aeroflot 004, descent to flight level 50. After
We need to get that stupid ass star back in here.
And resume all navigation.
Alright,
Aeroflot 004, after
8 left, Zulu.
Left orbit, proceed direct to Bugri and turn on navigation. Aeroflot 004, point B3. Point B3, correct.
Alright, we got the path in there. Again, I can't get this thing to lock into the path, so I just, you know, have to log in or just manually fly it. Just stupid. If there's a tutorial on this stupid Airbus, I'm going to try to find it. Yes, I hate this Airbus.
004, descent to flight level 50 and contact Pulkovo 120.
Getting to the point where it despises this piece of junk. If I could burn it, I would. I would burn this stupid Airbus.
1990, turn right heading 060. Maintain flight level 180. Stop climb. I say again, maintain flight level 180. Opposite traffic above.
Roger, I'm trying to maintain 180. The autopilot is being stupid.
Well, that's not funny.
Well, I'm sorry you don't think it's funny. Jeez. What the f... I can't control it! I cannot control this thing. This is the worst aircraft I have ever flown in my life.
Aeroflot 022, direct Lima India 751.
Direct to Lima India 751, Aeroflot 02.
Look at this crap. I had it set for flight level 180. It did not want to stay. Yeah, Mike, I hate this Airbus. I hate it. This thing is a hunk of junk. I cannot get this autopilot to work at all. I hate this thing. I hate it. I despise it. ATC is like pissed off with me. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to do this. This autopilot is giving me problems. And he's like, that's not funny. Oh, I hate this thing. I really despise this aircraft.
Niner, we would not like to orbit. Can we instead hold over Lima, India 746?
Aerosoft.
Just one right orbit.
I guess that was a mistake.
If we put 199, we'll see what we can do.
I'm thinking it's me. That I just don't know how to fly it. But this thing, oh, the autopilot just doesn't work the same as the other aircraft. The flight management computer doesn't work the same as the other aircraft. I hate this thing. You have to sit there and push and pull these knobs. And
are you able to maintain altitude?
Roger, I'm maintaining the altitude manually instead of using the autopilot.
Siberia 1990, roger. Turn left heading 070.
Left 070, Siberia 1990.
Норленд 410, снижайте эшелон 170.
Снижаемся 170, Норленд 410.
Yeah, screw the autopilot. I'm just flying this damn thing manually. Autopilot works for everyone else, not us. We're flying this thing manually. Screw it.
Ryanair 67 Hotel, descent flight level 50. Resume all navigation, direct B3, right turn.
Roger, down to flight level 50 and direct to Abari, was that for Ryanair 67 Hotel with a right turn?
Ryanair 67 Hotel, the next one after Abari at Obari.
Well, for sure, don't buy this Airbus. Not until I figure out how to... So I figure out how to fly this thing. Maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe it's me. Probably is. I will fly this thing manually. Because I absolutely just hate it.
Siberia 1990. As far as I see, you unable to maintain heading and altitude. Could you disconnect from network, please?
Oh man, I'm doing the best that I can. I'd like to stay on if that's possible.
Siberia 1990, roger. Then left turn heading 070. I asked you for the third time already.
I understand that. Siberia 1990.
Ryanair 600, reduce speed 180 knots, contact Pulkovo radar 120.3, bye-bye.
Roger, speed 180 and radar 120.3, was that for 678?
Yeah, bye-bye.
This thing is totally pissing me off at this point.
Aerofold 022, reduce speed 200 knots and descent flight level 80.
Reduce speed 200 knots, descent flight level 80, Aerofold 022.
Come on, operate.
Siberia 1990, descent flight level 100.
Descending flight level 100, Siberia 1990.
Норленд 410, снижайтесь, эшелон 120.
Снижаемся 20, орбиту также крутить или на маршрут возвращаться?
Норленд 410, возвращайтесь на Стар, прямо Лима Индия 748.
Возвращаемся на маршрут Лима Индия 748, 410.
Interflight 199, turn right heading 080, descent flight level 160.
What the?
Right, 080 and down to 160.
I see, this is what it does. it automatically takes control, especially...
Aeroflot 032, descent flight level 70, reduce speed 1.
I do not have the autopilot on, and it is going up.
Descent level 70, reduce speed 190.
I don't know why it's doing that. I hate this thing.
Уменьшайте скорость 200 узлов, снижайтесь эшелон 90.
Снижаемся эшелон 90, скорость 200, работа 521.
Air Moldova 5.
I can't turn off the auto throttle
Descent flight level 100.
at all.
10 Air Moldova 56.
Turn off.
Подход, добрый вечер, мир 912, прошел.
See, look at this crap.
Работаю снижение 140, следуя на точку LE755 под ваше управление.
Мирный 912, Петербург, подход. Опознано, немедленно прекратите снижение на эшелоне 190.
Мир 912, вас понял, прекратить снижение.
Мирный 912, сохраняйте эшелон 190, борт ниже.
Мир 912, вас понял, сохраняю 190.
I've got the... No, I don't. Oh, I can't even get the speed brake to work now. Jeez.
Аэрофлот 521, снижайтесь эшелон 80.
Снижаемся эшелон 80, Аэрофлот 521.
Oh.
562, descent to flight level 90.
90 Air Moldova 56.
Everyone else is flying an Airbus. Why can't I fly this damn thing?
Interfloat 199 at descent flight level 140.
Descend level 140, Interfloat 199.
Why is this thing so difficult to fly? I mean, heck, I can fly my 747. Why can't I fly this? Shut up.
Saint Petersburg approach, good day, Tarom 469 with you, descending to flight level 200.
Tarom 469, Petersburg approach identified. At Lima, India 75. Standby. Hold at Lima, India 755 as published.
Holding at Lima, India 75, around 469.
Аэрофлот 521,
Okay, I think...
Снижаемся эшелон 7, Аэрофлот 521.
No, I don't.
Approach runner 67 hotel, back with you.
Runner 67 Hotel, Petersburg approach, cleared ILS, Zulu approach, runway 28.
Come on.
Altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1020.
Oh, now the speed is working.
28 left, descending now to altitude 2,500 with QNH 1020, runner 67 hotel, thank you very much.
Подход, добрый вечер. Аврора.
Okay, I think we got it.
Набираем эшелон 80, не отвечает.
So whenever you push or pull these things, there's like this dot that shows up. And to me, when a dot shows up here, that means that it's set. It's the opposite. Oh. Gee, many crickets. I swear each aircraft is like its own foreign language. You have to completely rethink. It's like whatever you learned in the one aircraft, just throw it out the window because you have to learn another aircraft completely different.
Roger, reduce the minimum approach and over to
Okay, finally, we're holding steady at flight level 100. We've got a good heading. Of course, I don't know where the hell we're going.
Петербург, подход. Танго Чарли 1205, Пулково не отвечает. С вами, наверное.
Yeah, no kidding. I get it. I mean, he's got this plane that's going out of control.
2,500 feet, QNH 102,
Oh.
approach runway 28 left, direct B3.
Direct to B3, descend 2,500 feet, QNH 100, clear flawless approach on 28 left.
The last flight was a complete disaster. It was bad. I had to fly it in manually. I wound up hitting the ground before the runway. Everyone's talking and yelling and... Jeez.
Ожидайте над Лима, Индия, 754, курс приближения, ваш текущий курс, развороты правые по 1,5 минуты.
Лима, Индия, 754, зона ожидания, правый разворот, 1,5 минуты, Россия, 6789.
Аэрофлот 1820, Пулково круг опознаны, набирайте эшелон 90.
Набираем эшелон 90, аэрофлот 1820.
And although I've got the star on here, I can't get this thing to lock in on it. So, yeah. And I don't have this problem on any other aircraft, it's just this one.
Siberia 1990, turn left heading 360.
360, Siberia 1990.
Interflight 199, turn left heading 360.
Left 360 as well, Interflight 1990. Подход, добрый вечер, Белайза 45 с вами, Коллет, снижаемся 120.
Белайза 945, Петербург, подход опознанная.
I've been trying to, you see how I got the speed here? I have been trying to get this to work ever since I bought this aircraft. I've got it working now, finally.
Approach Charlotte, Skyfire 84 Quebec 3500, 1 Alpha, departure.
Skyfire 4 Quebec, Petersburg approach identified, climb flight level 50.
Flight level 50, Skyfire 8 Quebec.
Аэрофлот 102, набирайте эшелон 80.
Набираем эшелон 80, Аэрофлот 102.
See, there's the star right there.
Набирайте эшелон 120.
So I've got it. It's just giving me problems.
Прекращаю набор эшелон 160. Россия 6789, изменение Викторине для захода вправо, курс 030.
Право 030, Россия 6789.
Set 118.7 on com 1, or shoot.
Вправо курс 300, Аэрофлот 521.
Set 118.7 on standby com 1.
Orbit right, Airmail 256.
Airmail 256, descent flight level 60.
60, Airmail 256.
Airflow 022, contact tower 118.7.
Contact tower 118.7, Airflow 02, bye-bye.
Airflow 102, влево, курс 050, набирайте эшелон 270.
Well, yeah, I've definitely had a character.
Россия 6789, она сохранять 170.
Россия 6789, пока да.
There was a guy from the Air Force that was watching on my last flight. I probably embarrassed him, and so he decided to leave. Well, hey, he doesn't know the infamous killer gamer that and my landings. I can fly general aviation, no problem. That's my preferred method of flying. But with these flights, they're so short, I can't do it on general aviation. I wouldn't have enough time. And the reason why I got the Airbus is I can't find very many livery options for Russian Airlines, which is why I got the Airbus.
Съезжаемся 3500 прямо на Бибре, 10-20, Илс 20 влево, разрешили Аэрофлот 121.
Skyflyer 84 Quebec, climb flight level 270, turn left heading 050.
Flight level 270, left
Apparently one thing of flaps is too much.
Quebec.
Air Moldova 562, descent flight level 50.
50 Air Moldova 562.
Norland 410, снижается эшелон 7.0, минимальная скорость.
Снижаемся 7.0, минимальная чистая укрывать 450.
Pulkovo approach, but this is Sarford 055 after takeoff climb 3000 feet, you can
It's like something I said earlier. You guys will be able to look back at this and say, hey, I knew the KILR gamer when he couldn't fly an airliner to save his life. How much you want to bet that if this was Flight Simulator 98 with the Airbus, I wouldn't have a problem.
Moldova 562, expect further vectors, turn right heading 190.
Right 1990 and we'll expect...
I bet I wouldn't have a problem if it was Flight Simulator 98.
Россия 6789, снижайтесь эшелон 130.
Снижаемся 130, Россия 6789.
Мирно 912, снижайтесь эшелон 140. Вправо курс...
Sternal shot.
912 снижается 140, право 040.
Аэрофлот 1820, эшелон 160.
Аэрофлот 1820, набирайте эшелон 170, ступенчатый набор, борт выше попутно.
Набираем эшелон 170, борт наблюдает.
Белая 945, Петербург, подход, снижайтесь эшелон 110, ожидайте над Лимейди 746.
And when I was practicing with the Airbus, I did manage to get the ILS locked in, and it was fine. But everything happens so fast with this, I can't react quick enough with this Airbus, especially when it starts doing its own thing.
453, roger. Then maintain flight level 210, 210.
Maintain 210 and China 453.
Давайте 45. До какого эшелона снижаться? Повторите, пожалуйста.
Куб 1205, работайте с контролем 135,6.
Принял, 135,6, Куб 1205, до свидания.
Аэрофлот 1820, набирайте эшелон 200.
Набираем эшелон 200, Аэрофлот 1820.
Аэрофлот 521, работайте Пулково вышка 118,57.
118,7, Аэрофлот 103.
You know what? In Russia, you don't fly the Airbus. The Airbus flies you.
Resume all navigation, direct B3, descend altitude 2,500 feet, QNH 1020.
We are unable to direct convey.
Literally, this thing's been flying us. We haven't been flying it.
255, descend 2,500, QNH 1020, clear LS to it left.
Oh, God.
Turn right, can you say that again, please, Air Moldova 562?
255 on the heading.
255, thank you, Air Moldova 562.
Аврора 1025, контроль 135,6.
Контроль 135,6, Аврора 1025, по 70.
Yeah, this is going to make a great video on YouTube. I can't wait for the comments of someone saying, you can't fly that thing. You shouldn't be trying to fly it online. Hey, at least I'm being honest with the video. I think some people would just like not have a video up on it. But at least I'm honest, you know, if I'm having a problem with an aircraft, you guys are going to know about it. I think a lot of virtual pilots and YouTubers, they don't want to show people of how much of a mess their flight might be, you know? On our channel,
Узбек 3531, набирайте 3500 футов.
3500, Узбек 3531.
Air Moldova 562, clear LS approach, runway 28 left.
Clear the LS 28 left, Air Moldova 562.
Air Moldova 562, contact Pulkovo Tower 118.7, bye-bye.
118.7, and can we free speed Air Moldova 562?
Free speed Air Moldova 562.
You notice that when he told me to log off, I asked, please let it stay on. I was determined to get this to work. I did not want to give up.
Interfluke 199, turn right, heading 180, heading 180.
Heading 180, Interfluke 199.
I knew if I just had a chance, I'd be able to get it under control.
Аэрофлот 102, работайте контроль 135,6.
Далее от контроля 135,6, аэрофлот 102, спасибо.
Мирный 912, снижайтесь эшелон 120, вправо курс 190. Мирный 912, снижайтесь эшелон 1.
I hope you're still there. It looks like the stream might have stopped.
Аэрофлот 023, Петербург approach, identified climb flight level 270.
Climb 270, Airflot 023.
Nordland 410, снижайтесь 2500 футов, QNH 1020, влево курс 270.
Влево 270, снижаемся 2500 по давлению 10-20, 450.
Skyfly rate for Quebec, turn right, direct bear north, resume all navigation, contact control 135.6.
Right, bear north, contact control 135.6, 135.6, Skyfly.
Yeah, I got a message that it was dropping frames.
Ожидайте над 746.
The controller, he's like, get Siberia 19990 out of my way. He's got us flying this direction. Go that way. Go that way. Get out of my airspace.
Белави 941, Викторине, влево курс 050.
Влево 050, Белави 941.
Taron 469, requesting further descent.
Taron 469, descent flight level 190.
This thing, okay, it's not working. I thought this was working, it's not. We're not at 190 knots.
255, разрешаю заход 28 лево.
Влево курс 255.
This is what I'm talking about. This is.
Узбек 3531, вправо курс 160.
I thought it was holding steady. It's not.
Interfluke 199, turn right, heading 230, descent flight level 80. Interfluke 199, turn right, heading 230, descent flight level 80.
Interfluke 199, what's that for us?
Turn left, heading 210, left turn.
I don't know if they're talking to me. There's.
Interfluke 199, what's that for us?
Interfluke 199, for you was heading 230 and flight level 80.
230 and level 80, Interfluke 199.
Siberia 1990, turn left, heading 210.
Turn left, heading 210, Siberia 1990.
All stations stop transmitting. Interfluke 199, descent flight level 50.
Level 50, 199.
Россия 6789, снижайте эшелон 100.
Снижаемся эшелон 100, Россия 6789.
Норван 410, после захвата курсового, работает вышка 118,7.
После захвата курсового с вышкой 118,7, спасибо за контроль до обратного.
Аэрофлот 055, набирайте эшелон 330, работает контроль.
Do you see how I have the speed set here? Look, it's even here.
Airflot 055, climb level 330 and contact control 135.6.
See, so you can see it up here. Okay, well, maybe you can't. See, I got it set for 190. Why is it having trouble trying to get to that?
Rejoin start, descent flight level 110.
It's starting to go down, but I had lowered my throttle to do it. And if I click the auto throttle, which is what you would normally do, this thing, then it just goes out of control. Yeah, this thing's a mess. It's like I have to figure out my own way to fly this thing in order for it to work correctly.
Белави 945, снижайтесь эшелон 110.
Снижаемся 110, 945.
Мирный 912, минимальная скорость чистого крыла вы держите, торопиться некуда.
Мир 912, вас понял, торможусь.
Белави 945, аналогично, минимальная скорость на чистом крыле.
Минимальная на чистом крыле без Белави 945.
Interflux 199, are you able to resume all navigation direct B3?
Affirm, we can resume all navigation direct debris in Interflux 199.
Interflux 199, direct B3.
Affirm.
Белая 123, работайте Петербург, контроль 135,6, набирайте эшелон 340, до свидания.
Набираем 340, дальше работает Петербург, контроль 135,6. Всего доброго, состояния.
Air China 453, descent flight level 180.
Descent flight level 180, Air China 453.
Siberia 1990, descent flight level 70.
Descend flight level 701990.
Узбек 3531, скорость 180 узлов.
180 узлов, Узбек 3531.
Узбек 3531, снижайтесь 2500 футов.
2500, Узбек 3531.
Белая 945, влево курс 330.
Влево 330, Белая 945.
Yeah, so in order for me to control my speed, I'm sitting there and I'm using the throttle because the auto throttle thing's
Interflux 199, maintain 250 knots, descend 3,500 feet, QNH 1020.
piece of junk. Hey,
Maintain 250 knots and descend to 3,000.
until I can figure it out how it works.
1020, Interflux 199.
Узбек 3531, вправо курс 190.
190, Узбек 3531.
Air China 453, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Air China 453.
Россия 6789, снижайте эшелон 80.
He's directing us back onto the star. You can see that right there.
210 узлов.
Уменьшаем 210, Россия 6789.
Siberia 1990, descent flight level 60, resume all navigation direct B3. Bravo India Papa, Romeo India.
Descend flight level 60 and head direct to Beepri.
Петербург, подход, вечер добрый, это экипаж еще раз. Норвен 208, Сугин 1 Альфа, в наборе 3000.
Норвен 208, Петербург.
Where the heck is Beep? Oh, I see it.
Набираем 270, 208.
Узбек 3531, вправо курс 240, разрешаю, заход ил 28 левый.
Beepri is right here.
40, заход ил 28 лево разрешили, Узбек 3531.
Airfloat 199, descend altitude 2,500 feet. Correction. Interflux 199, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
2,500 feet, Interflux 199.
Airfloat 012, FL 1654150.
Airfloat 012, Petersburg approach, identify hold at Lima India 753 established, descend flight level 70.
Photo Lima India 753, descend level 50, Flight 012.
Белая 941, снижайтесь эшелон 130.
Снижаемся эшелон 130, Белая 941.
Airfloat 023, contact Petersburg control 135.6.
135.6, hold the bus, Airfloat 023.
Siberia 1990, descend altitude 3,500 feet, QNH 1020.
Descend 3,500 feet. That's Siberia 1990.
Узбек 3531, работает вышка 118.7.
118.7, спасибо за управление, до свидания.
Мирный 912, вправо курс 340.
Мирный 912, вправо 340.
Петербург, подход, Сибирь 206, 51 направо, 210 эшелон.
Сибирь 206, Петербург, подход опознан, Викторине 28 влево, вправо курс 070, снижается эшелон 180.
Снижается эшелон 180, право курс 070.
From 469, hold at Lima, India 746, inbound track your present heading, right hand pattern, outbound time 1 minute.
Roger, that will hold at Lima, India 746.
Пулковый круг трансфера 1001, еще раз добрый вечер, после взлета Пулково 3500.
Okay, let's see.
Трансфер 1001, Пулковый круг опознан, набирай эшелон 70.
70, трансфер 1001.
Трансфер 1001, вправо курс 080.
Вправо курс 080, трансфер 1001.
Siberia 1990, confirm direct B3 or you need to exit.
Roger, confirmed on B3 intersect.
Interfloat 199, no speed restriction, cleared ILS approach, runway 28 left.
No speed restrictions, cleared ILS, wait, left Interfloat 199.
Yeah, I can't get this thing to skip waypoints, because if I do that, then it just doesn't want to work at all. Where is Bipri? Is this it? I can't see it because it's all... I think it's over there. I think this is it. I can't read it because there's like two things sitting right there.
Siberia 1990, maintain speed 240 knots for the moment.
Maintain speed 240, 1990.
Россия 6789, снижайтесь эшелон 7-0. Поправка 6-0. Россия 6789.
Yeah, we're working on it here.
Трансар 1001, набирайте эшелон 270.
Well, I'll set this to 240, not like it's going to matter, because this thing doesn't work.
Снижаемся 90, Белайт 45.
Мирно 912, снижайте эшелон 100.
Мирно 912, снижайте 100.
Даром 469, descent flight level 80.
8, descending flight level 80, Daron 469.
Air China 453.
Sorry.
Calais 1 Bravo, proceed direct Lima, India 747.
I was looking to see how the stream was. I clicked the wrong box.
Beacon Bravo for approach runway 28 back to Air China 453.
Белай 941, снижайтесь эшелон 120.
Эшелон 120, Белай 941.
Where the heck is B3 at?
Tower 118.7, bye bye.
Tower 118.7, Interfloat 199, bye bye.
Siberia 1990, radar vector still left heading 220.
220, 1990.
Россия 6789, влево
Okay,
190.
we can do that.
Влево 190, Россия 6789.
Siberian 657 with you passing 3,000 feet.
Siberia 657, Petersburg approach identified climb level 260.
That's the problem. I can't find Beepri on here. It's all...
Level 260, Siberian 657.
Well, that figures. It's not on here. There's a disconnect right here.
Россия 6789, снижайте эшелон 5-0.
Снижаемся 5-0, Россия 6789.
Белай 945, влево курс 180.
Лево 180, 945.
Трансар 1001, ускорьте пересечение эшелон 100.
Ускоряем пересечение 100, Трансар 1001.
Белай 941, снижайте эшелон 110.
Снижаемся эшелон 110, Белай 941.
Siberia 1990, confirm speed.
Confirming speed, last 240.
Siberia 1990, now no ATC speed restriction. Resume normal speed, descend altitude 2,500 feet.
No speed restrictions, descend to 2,000. I'm sorry, did you say 2,000 or 2,500?
2,500.
2,500, roger.
Белай 945, снижайте эшелон 6-0.
6-0, 945.
Control 01, please confirm our clear flight level.
Say again.
Please confirm our clear flight level for Airfold 01.
Airfold 02, flight level 70.
Level 70, Airfold 01, спасибо.
Сибирь 206, снижайтесь эшелон 80.
Arrow, hey.
Air China 453, descend to flight level 990.
These flights would make you cringe. I'm having trouble with this Airbus. This controller was not happy with me. He wanted me to...
1990, turn right heading 240, cleared ILS approach runway 28 left.
Turn right 240, clear for ILS approach.
Россия 6789, снижайте 2500 футов, QNH 1020.
He wanted me to log off. That's how irritated he was with me, and I asked, I said, please don't let, we don't want to log off.
Более 200 узлов, следуйте прямо на
The Airbus was all over the place. I was having all kinds of problems with this thing.
Прямо на бирбе за 128 лево разрешили. Россия 679, спасибо.
85712, Петербург, подход опознан, вправо курс 070, набирайте эшелон 270.
Вправо курс 270, набираем эшелон 070.
Because the autopilot, I hate the autopilot on this thing.
Siberia 657, climb flight level 350.
I'm flight level 350, Siberia.
I can't get the speed thing to work,
208, набирайте эшелон 330, работа контроль 135.
so I'm having to
330, 135,
manually change the throttle.
Трансер 1001, вправо курс 090.
Вправо 090, трансер 1001.
Мирный 912, влево курс 190, снижайте эшелон 70.
912, влево 190, снижайте 70.
Siberia 19990, reduce to minimum approach speed and contact tower 118.7.
118.7, reduce speed. Thank you so much for letting us stay on.
Белая 945, снижайте 3500 футов, QNH 1020.
Снижаемся 3500, QNH 1020.
Swap com 1.
45.
Tower Siberia 19990 is with you on the approach.
Siberia 1990 Tower, good evening. Continue approach runway 28 left.
Continue approach 28 left, 19990. Okay, we got the approach locked in, so this should be a much better landing than what it was the last time. That was horrible. I had to bring down full flaps. And landing gear. The the 747, I can fly that just fine. I can fly my general aviation aircraft just fine. This Airbus is a freaking nightmare. I still have my speed breakdown.
Look 199, vacate runway 28 left via Alpha 4.
Interfloat 199, we just vacate on Alpha 4.
Okay, Interfloat 199, contact ground frequency 121.7. Thanks for listening, have a good night.
I know, but look, I'm approaching spot. I'm approaching my stall speed here.
Flight slow.
500.
Okay, Siberian 1990, surface range 3 to 0 degrees, 4 meters per second. Runway
Do you see what I mean?
You're clear to land.
Cleared land 19990.
Flight slow.
Siberia 190, no speed restriction and vacate via Alpha 2.
Flight slow.
No speed restrictions, vacate via Alpha.
Flying.
400. 300.
I'm landing manually.
200.
Россия 580, заход Курсова, 28 левая.
50, 40.
Россия 679, продолжает заход.
Oh, jeez.
Продолжаем 28 левая, Россия 689.
We got slowed down at least. Oh, jeez. You guys want to do another Airbus flight? Maybe I'll be better on the next one. Is this Alpha? I think that's, yeah, this is Alpha. Okay.
Siberian 1990, cut the ground frequency 121.7, goodbye.
121.7, bye-bye.
And very nice landing, by the way.
Yeah, I know, that was great, huh?
Россия 6789.
Россия 6789 на связи.
Россия 6789. Ветер дует 320 градусов 4 метра. НП 28 левая.
Set 121.7 on COM 1.
Посадку разрешили, Россия 6789.
Set 121.7 on COM 1. I know he was being sarcastic. I know he was being sarcastic because that landing sucked.
Аэрофлот 021, запуск двигателя разрешили. Разрешили Аэрофлот 021. Аэрофлот 026, разрешите выталкивание запуска 103. Аэрофлот 2106.
That was great. That was good though. That was funny. Yeah, we're having problems with the stream. It's been fine earlier. Now it's having problems.
417, standby position, please.
Hold on, let me pull up the taxi stands here. Ground, Siberia 1990, here with you.
Siberian 1990, taxi to stand 109 Bravo via Alpha Charlie.
Taxi to stand 109 Alpha via
Alpha Charlie.
Via Alpha Charlie 19990. Oh, jeez. My memory is bad. 109 Alpha. Okay, I see it right there. I figured it was right in front of us.
Aerofold 09 approach and holding point runway to it right, correction.
Aerofold 019, contact to Pulkovo Tower 11.
The throttle on this thing is busted too.
And good landing, bye bye.
I have to use the F1 to F4 keys in order for it to work correctly. Okay, 109 is this very first one over here, and it's off to the left.
На Браво 2 сейчас, первым 3.
I bought this airport today. Had to because I couldn't find one that matched up with the scenery that they were using. It wasn't matching up or anything.
Аэрофлот 027, вы зачем отправились на Пулкову вышку?
The heck? This thing is like in my way here. Oh, here. Well, we'll park right here. Oh, jeez. Well, at least it was an improvement on the last one. The last one was horrible. Well, except for the landing. The landing was at least a little better on the last one. I landed off the runway, but it was not jarring like what this one was. I'm sure I busted the landing gear on this one. Okay. Holy heck. All right. Yep, that's clear. Now, for real, man, the throttle or thrust is what they call it on an Airbus that's busted. Watch this. Oh, hold on. Parking brake is on. I can't move it. I should be able to move it. I can't move it. Other times I'm able to wiggle it, but that's about all I can do with it. Yeah, it's... And also I read, of course, after I bought this thing, that the throttle is... Jeez Louise, where the hell is it? See, whoop, do you see that? That's the throttle on this thing. It's, yeah. It's crap. Yeah, and I read I'm not the only one with that problem. So the only way that you can... and I can't get it to work with my controller either. You can't assign it to buttons on a controller. You have to assign it to an axis, which I don't use the axis because on my controller it's connected to the rudder, and that turns into a huge mess there. And I'm not gonna, yeah. So I got to use the F keys. I got to use F1, F2, F3, F4 in order to adjust that thing. Yeah, right. Well, you know, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I honestly did not think it would be this bad. I just figured it was just going to be an Airbus that just wasn't as detailed as the FS Labs. That's what I thought. I didn't think it was going to be a broken hunk of junk. I put faith in this aircraft, or I put faith in Aerosoft in regards to the aircraft. Yeah, I probably should have. But here's another thing too. The FS Labs, from what I understand, is resource heavy, and my resources are limited. That was another reason I went with the Aerosoft, because it was supposed to be lighter on resources. But considering I probably would have been better with a default Airbus that came with the thing. That probably works even better. I don't know. I believe you. Yeah, I believe you. So, since you've flown the Aerosoft one, have you had trouble with the autopilot? Is it as bad as I'm experiencing? Not being able, like, with it not locking on the stuff and doing its own thing? Heck, I have the autopilot off, and if it goes too slow, then the throttle picks up. And it's like this thing has a mind of its own, even with the autopilot off. So it's like I'm trying to descend, it goes too fast, and then it decides to lift itself up into the air to slow itself down, and then my altitude goes up. And this is why the controller was getting upset with me, because I couldn't maintain the altitude, and he wanted me to disconnect. And I did not want to disconnect because, I'm committed to this series and I want to be able to do the whole thing. So, well, if you look back at the video, maybe it'll remind you of how bad it was. Or maybe it's pilot error. You know, it could just be me. All right, how are we doing on time here? We've got 1 hour to get over to the other airport here. Look at this too. You know how you should be able to disconnect. Look at this. I can't disconnect mode C. Do you see this? It's stuck. I can't disconnect it. And here, I'll go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. It's still on. Do you see this? It's stuck. I haven't had this problem before either. Maybe it's because I'm connected with the stupid Aerosoft Airbus. Oh, you mean the transpond? Okay, hold on. Crap, hold on. Ah, this right here. Nope, that didn't work. I still can't do it. I've got it on standby right here. Here's another one. That did it. Okay, that worked. Okay, yeah. Man, what a pain in the butt.